Oh, oh. What's she doing? What's she doing? Hello.
What? Hello.
Hello. We're live.
What's so funny? What did I miss?
I heard Lucy, when I switched the radio over, Lucy came out of the speaker really loudly when she just laughed or whatever she was doing in the back.
Oh, she's in, yeah.
Hello, everybody.
So, that being said, Lucy is in the bath, so this is going to be a shorter video than normal, but hello.
Hello. And this video, we're going to be talking about animal testing, as you can see. Bing, boo. So that is what we're going to be discussing today.
Anyway, so yeah.
So,
the
Rachel.
topic is
Animal testing.
animals being used for
Good
medical
idea.
research.
Good idea?
Thanks.
Good idea?
Yeah.
You think so?
We wouldn't be talking about it if it was a terrible idea, right?
No, not you think talking about it is about a good idea. No, do you think animal testing? Well, animal testing.
Oh.
Yeah, you were like, yeah,
No.
It sounds like a great idea.
I was like, no. I don't feel like animals should be used for testing. I think we have plenty of horrible people we could do that on and leave those poor animals out of it. Because, in my personal opinion, animals don't have a choice.
Yeah, you're right.
And adults can volunteer, knowing what they're getting themselves into. They do have medical testing as far as like sometimes taking like new medication or whatever.
Yeah, they got trials for that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think they should do that with everybody.
Okay, so they've got this idea for this new cancer treatment, and instead of like testing it on dogs with cancer, they find people with cancer and see if it works and roll the dice. If some die, some don't. Like that's what you're saying.
I like animals more than people.
But I think why they test it on animals is so they don't have to test it on people. So if it's toxic or it has a bad effect, or if it affects different people differently.
I get it.
But this is the thing, people I don't agree with animal testing, right? For cosmetics, right? I don't think you need to make shampoo and put it in the eye of a pig to find out whether it hurts, right? But clinical, the testing they do for, say, drugs, they want to know how harmful it is to the liver. So they give an animal drugs for a long period of time, like a mouse or a little dog or a little monkey.
That's so sad.
Right? And then they kill it, and then they test the liver, and they see what the long-term effects are on the liver. Right? You've had drugs in the past that have been used for people, but they tested it first on animals. Like, you remember when
I understand. Yeah.
Do you remember when they came up with Viagra? They tested that on pandas because they wanted to. I don't know if I'm joking about that. So I don't agree with animal testing for cosmetics across the board. I think if you want makeup, you rub it on your face. If you go blind, then you're tough luck, right? I don't agree with animal testing for cosmetics at all. But I don't like the fact that there's these medical places that have hundreds and hundreds of mice in cages, all given different drugs, different dog. And they went, yep, the dog's still alive. Okay, that's good. Yep. So after 16 hours, it froze to death and ran out of oxygen. Like, I don't like that. I think is wrong. Like, completely, it's gonna die. Like, but
but how long is it gonna take them to die?
Yeah. Like,
no, I know.
They just. But here's the thing, though, right? I don't understand people who care about animals for cosmetics. Loads of people say dead against fur, dead against cosmetics, dead against testing.
Let me guess what you're gonna say.
Right? But then.
Can I guess?
Yeah, you crack on.
And then eat them?
And then eat them. Yeah.
You eat them.
Yeah, I do sometimes, right? And I hate it and I feel guilty, right? But if somebody said, oh, there's a free-range chicken and it's been sung to and, it's look at my pet, I wouldn't eat it. Like, I don't know, like pet pigs, like, I I'd
Maybe
want to.
that's why we're not farmers.
Yeah. I love animals. I love animals, and when I do eat them, I feel bad because I like them. But there are lots of people who think animal testing is wrong, and then they just go ahead and eat them anyway. Somebody said, "Ooh, I like animals more than people too." Oh, hey Tammy. Tammy's one of our Tammy's one of our favourites. Hi Tammy. So have I won you over? Medical testing is okay as long as it's done with rules and regulations. And cosmetics is wrong altogether. Like, absolutely.
I agree 100% on the cosmetic thing. That's not, you're not going to die if you don't put on lipstick. And that rat shouldn't have a be tested on just to find out if it's going to.
Hey, Cat, I don't want to see your chocolate starfish. Keep it out.
That's so gross.
It is gross.
Olive.
It is gross.
Olive.
So what do you think about testing on animals for like operation stuff? Not like actual medical drugs, but when they come up with a new way of doing a hip replacement, should they do it on a dog first, practice a few times?
If the dog needed a hip replacement to begin with, I don't know about dislocating it just to try to put it back together again, or anything like that.
But you do know we all benefit. Like, although like animal testing is horrible, like everybody benefits from it.
Yeah, I get it.
Like how
but I don't like it.
Like when they did corneas, like when they did cornea operations, they had to like make a load of animals blind, cut their eyes out, just so they could practice.
Stop. They did not.
Where do you think they practice laser eye surgery? Yeah, on animals. And then millions of people go out there and pay $399 for, laser eye treatment, and boom. Would you ever test anything on an animal yourself?
God, no. I test a new collar.
So if you had some hair removing cream, and a really hairy dog, and you were like, oh, do you know what?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Never.
Okay. Would you here's the thing. Somebody said you can get cruelty-free makeup, right? And I thought, why can't they all be cruelty-free, right? Why isn't that the way they do it, right? And I don't understand. Do they put the makeup on the face, like actually, like I like mascara, foundation, lipstick? Like, do they dye the hair of a hairy dog or something? Like, how does it all work? How do they actually test stuff? Like blusher, do they put that on like a pig or something?
I'm wondering if they shave it and then like apply to whatever animal skin is closest to ours. Oh God, I'm about to Google it. I'm terrified of what I might see.
Baby, I've got some hair dye. Well, it's shampoo, right? And I wash it on my shampoo, and it reacts with keratin, so it dyes your fingers, right? But it dyes your hair a little bit, not a lot, but yeah, it's pretty rubbish actually. But I was reading the instructions, and it said, test. It said test an area, and watch out for death or blindness or swelling or hard breathing. I'm like, it's hair dye. Why are you warning me about whether it's going to kill me if I go in sunlight? But that is what it said.
So I just Googled it, and of course, there is a picture of a rabbit
wearing lipstick
in a clear box with his head sticking out of a hole, and he's not able to go anywhere. So that's sad. And it says, although they're not required by law, several tests are commonly performed that expose mice, rats, and rabbits and guinea pigs to the cosmetic ingredients. These include skin and eye irritation tests, where chemicals are rubbed onto the shaved skin or dripped into the eyes of restrained rabbits without pain relief. That's terrible.
Yeah, and what do they do? Do they
the
score it out of 10?
Tell you how much it hurts.
Yeah. Do they score it out of 10? Like if it wriggles a lot, then they go, "Oh, that looks like it hurts." Like how? Right. Yeah, how do they score it? So... I mean, obviously, if it swells up and goes blind, they just put a warning on the shampoo saying, "Do not get in eyes." Like, why don't they do that anyway? Because my shampoo said that.
Yeah, avoid eye contact.
Yeah, I think
but
right.
That seems like common sense.
I think.
Wash my eyelashes today. I gotta condition them.
Yeah, but yeah, you're right. It's mental. It's mental how they can test that stuff on animals. Baby, look at that
Yeah, and that.
gun show.
What?
My guns. Look at that.
Yeah, you did that before the cameras were rolling. I didn't think you were gonna do it again.
Just trying to flirt with you. Ooh. Look at your face. But at the moment, do you buy cosmetics that doesn't say cruelty-free products? Because
I don't look.
Okay.
Don't look. But if I find it on the bottle, I'm like,
well, it never says. Yeah. But it never, like, it either does use animals or it says it doesn't. Because if they didn't, then it would make sense for them to tell people they didn't, right?
I would think.
So are we getting?
Maybe.
Oh, right, everybody. This is going to be Rachel's live. Look at my hair, babe. This is going to be Rachel's live commitment to give up all cosmetics, shampoos, moisturizers, sun cream, lotions, and eyelash thing, whatever it's called. What's it called?
Mascara.
Yeah. Rachel's going to give all of that up, and she's only going to have animal-friendly products from now on, because she is not a hypocrite.
That's not really fair.
Right, Rachel is not a hypocrite.
Because there are only some products that I can use that don't make me break out. There's only some products that I can use that do anything with my little eyelashes.
Okay, so what you're saying is you
just because I don't agree with it.
Your amazing eyelashes.
I'm not gonna buy what works for me.
Your amazing eyelashes are worth more than the eyes of a rabbit who's had that squirted in there.
Don't do that.
Okay, that's fine, baby.
Don't do that.
Right, we've heard it here live. Rachel is refusing to have animal safety cosmetics.
Wow. Wow.
I'm just teasing you, babe. I'm just teasing you. If you want to go ahead and use that.
No, you're not, because you put that out there and it makes sense. And now I'm like, well, I can't do that because
Here's the thing.
You know what? And you stop eating meat sometimes.
Yeah, I do. I want to. I'm actually giving up meat this week.
Really?
Yeah, I am. I've got my.
Was that after the bacon yesterday?
No, I've got my special diet coming. I've got my special diet, my vegan diet coming. But here's the thing. Though, Rachel. Here is the thing. You said medical stuff is bad. Non-medical stuff, medical stuff is okay for medicine to save lives. Then it's not nice, but it's a lesser of the two evils. But cosmetics is you said a complete no. You're completely dead against it. So I'm with you. Let's boycott them.
Do it.
Let's boycott them, baby. I will not use this hair dye unless it's proven to not be dyeing the hairs on animals.
You can make makeup without using animals. It's a fact.
Let's do that. Let's do it, baby.
So why?
From now on,
so
we'll make a
fact
pack.
That some people do.
Pinky promise? Pinky promise?
Now
give me a pinky promise. No, you said you can, but it's a little bit annoying to find. Let's do a pinky promise. From now on, you and me are going to boycott the animal cruelty stuff. Come on, pinky promise. Come on.
I can't promise you that.
Oh, baby.
But somebody else said the worst thing is who's to say they even have the same skin, eyes, lips, etc. as us, which I agree. They always pick the animal that's closest, but they don't know that. So in the long run, just because the animal didn't have a reaction doesn't mean that we're not going to. And that's absolutely accurate.
And everybody's different.
And same thing can happen with a group of 10 different people. 5 of them could have a reaction. And 5 not. So it doesn't make any sense.
But don't you think, for years there's been soap, they should come up with shampoo that doesn't hurt your eyes? Just invent it. Like babies have it.
You know what, Johnson, that's what I was going to say. They have a baby shampoo, which, by the way, I don't buy it. Because I've had Ella when she was little. She still cried.
But here's the thing, with that shampoo...
I'm just sure it hurts less.
With that shampoo, how long did it take them testing it in rabbits to come up with the formula that didn't make them cry?
Like 100 years?
Yeah, it's a long time.
Before they realized, wait a minute.
Well, why can't they just... Yeah.
It doesn't have to hurt.
And the thing is, women buy shoes that hurt. Like, hurting is not a problem. Like people are okay with being in pain. Like, you go, oh, that's really bad for you. You know, smoking causes cancer. They're like, yeah, well, I want to smoke. It's like, okay, then here's some pills for your headache. Might give you cancer. Like, people, like, should they just put risks, like, warnings on there? Like, this shampoo might make you go bald. Or just say, this shampoo hasn't been tested. Good luck.
Well, they should test it. They should test it on humans. Maybe the people who want to make it should sit down and do it themselves.
You ever heard that?
And be like, okay, that hurts a lot, you know?
Yeah.
You know, let's not do that.
That should be the rules. If you're a cosmetic company and you want to bring something to market, say you've got eucalyptus and witch hazel face mask, you need to put it on your face. And if your eyes sting and you go blind and your face peels off, then you go, well, it's your fault. If it works on you, then
can't sell that, can I?
Yeah. No, this is never going to work.
Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. I don't agree with it on stuff that's. I don't like it for medical purposes, but I get it. But I don't agree with it with animal cosmetics and moisturizers and.
What about for other stuff? Just completely aside. What about when they test? What happens when a dog's in a car crash? And they put the dog in the back of the car, then crash the car and see what happens.
They use dummies for that.
What, dog dummies?
Yes.
Really?
They have dog dummies. I've seen it. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
They had dog seatbelts and they tested it with a doggy dummy.
Okay, what about in aeroplanes
where they dogs and strap them into the car and then let it go?
Okay, but you must have seen this. You know when they test the windscreen on an aeroplane, they fire a chicken. They fire a chicken through an air gun, and it hits the windshield at 500 miles an hour, and it simulates what an airstrike would look like if a bird was to hit the plane on a takeoff, right? And they check the glass and they check the plane works. Do you think that is okay?
No.
What?
No, because they could use something similar to an animal. They don't have to use an animal.
But they do. They use a chicken, and it goes.
You said that, and you said, is that okay? And I said, no, and now you're telling me that they use chicken again.
Yeah, but it explodes.
I know. I gotcha.
But it keeps all the people in the plane safe.
Yeah, well, so could a rubber ball the size and the weight of a chicken filled with red ink. Don't have to use chickens. I don't even know. Is that actually true?
It is true. I've seen it. It says this chicken was fired at 500 miles an hour, and it goes... Yeah, I've seen that, babe. I've seen that.
Tammy says they get volunteers. People who volunteer know the risks that could be involved. Not okay for animals because they can't consent. That's exactly what I said in the very beginning. I agree.
So then,
110%.
Then hospitals aren't for places where. Then hospitals would literally turn into test subjects. If people go into hospital with any illness, right? They'd go, oh well, you've got these bad things. We're going to try these drugs on you. Hospitals would be death sentences, like because. Everybody would want to get cured. Like, I think, and if you've got to test a drug 1,000 times to find out how toxic it is, then you're using sick people as guinea pigs. And that's why it's called using them as a guinea pig, because they test on guinea pigs. The saying says using them as guinea pigs. So, I don't know. Just imagine if your mum's got diabetes and they went, well, we want to try this new type of insulin.
They do that.
Yeah, they do at on phase 3 testing, which has already gone through medical trials. They know how toxic it is. They know how dangerous it is to other organs. Like, they already do that.
That's why I'm saying for medical, I could understand it more than cosmetics. That's what I said earlier.
Lisa says, John's pulling our leg.
John's pulling our legs.
No, I'm not. I've seen him do it. I've seen him do it.
I think so too.
What about testing other stuff? Like, maybe, what about if they tested something on an animal, and if the animal survives, they let the animal go free? Would that be fair? Like, if they test shampoo on a rabbit, only do it once, it's horrible, and go, oh, rabbit looks okay, and then let him go.
And by the way, they use already dead chickens.
How'd you know that?
Because I just Googled it. And it is called a chicken gun. And I was really hoping not to see any pictures. A chicken gun is a large diameter compressed air cannon used to fire dead chickens at aircraft components in order to simulate high-speed bird strikes during the aircraft's flight.
Goes like that.
That's weird.
But
I mean, they don't have to even use dead ones for that. They could just use something that's similar.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Rachel. They do use dead ones. And how did they get dead? Somebody killed them to be fired at 500 miles an hour at a plane. What a way to go, eh? Is it cooked?
Mm-hmm.
Do they do it raw or is it cooked?
What do you think?
I think they... I'm asking.
You saw it and you said, do you think a cooked chicken goes... I don't think so.
What's really funny is I have seen it. I was putting your leg about that. I have seen it, right? And it looks like they bought it from the shop because it has no feathers. It's not a dead chicken. It's a shop bought. It's a supermarket chicken, which I thought was really funny because I thought they would put the wing, put the arms out.
Make it flap.
No,
just put some
flowers on. Flowers. Just put some feathers on there. So for medical, we kind of think that it's kind of like it's necessary. It's a necessary evil, right?
Yeah.
For cosmetic, you disagree with it, but sometimes you need to get sometimes they do the testing. It's not nice, but you know.
Look, whether I stop buying that one particular bottle, they're not going to go out of business, and they're not going to stop doing what they're doing.
Well, if everybody did that,
but everybody won't.
Well, they will, because we're spreading the word, Rachel. We're spreading the word right now, right? Anyone?
Because we're the only ones who've ever talked about this.
Yeah, anyone who's watching this, hello back. I'm going to talk to you now. Anyone, listen to this, right? Listen to me. Look into my eyes. Look into my eyes, right? Every time you buy cheap mascara, a chicken dies. Stop being horrible to chickens.
When you buy cheap mascara, 2 chickens get thrown into a chicken gun and whacked at an aircraft.
And every time you go on holiday, just think about the chickens that were murdered to test the glass on your plane. Right now, we can't do anything about the plane, but you can choose better makeup. You know, choose animal-free makeup. You and me, we can change the world. Be the change, Rachel. You back home. Change. I did my bit for Greenpeace, the environment.
Okay.
I feel good. Now. I feel like I've got off my.
You felt better because you look like you're feeling pretty good about yourself.
I feel like, baby, I'm changing the world. The world, one lipstick at a time.
Yeah, and mascara.
Yeah. Talking about mascara, you look beautiful today.
I'm not wearing any mascara. I was gonna do something with myself, and again, like last week, I thought no.
Oh.
So I didn't.
Oh, baby, but you look radiant.
It's the sunlight. Only on the side of my face. So yeah, we're supposed to typically be doing these videos every Saturday, by the way, but Saturday, as I was cooking some dinner, and I don't know if you guys can see this.
Oh, what happened? Wait, hang on, Rach.
What happened?
Wait, we're having a bit of a meltdown.
What?
Oh, there I am. Wait, I deleted you. I pressed the wrong button. Oh, there we are.
Oh.
That just went wrong. Everybody ignore that. Just don't look at that. Sorry, Rachel. Show them your boo-boo. I'm gonna put you on. I'm gonna put you on big. Wait, hang on. You're full screen, Rach.
Great.
You're full screen.
Great.
Yeah, show them.
Look into my eyes. No, I'm kidding. Don't. So yeah, I was making dinner and I was on the phone with my dad actually, and I was distracted, and I drained the noodles and came back, and there was a mess on the stove, and I have a gas stove, as you know. Those metal things on top are removable.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that.
Okay, baby. Come on.
Okay, thank you. Anyway, and this happened. I picked up the wrong burner.
Wait, not so far. Let back a little bit. Let's get it in focus. Yeah, that is a big burn.
That's one. There's two.
Oh, that looks like right. Okay, can we have
three.
Oh, that is a bad burn there. That is terrible.
Yeah.
Babe.
So that was. Thank you for your narrating during that.
Yeah, do it again, baby. Put your hand up.
Okay.
Put your hand
up.
Go
ahead, John. It's all about you. Go.
and the wife burnt her hand on the stove, and she picked it up and burnt her fingers. And this was a lesson
Anyway,
she will
it's
never
over.
forget.
You're good. You can stop.
I'll go back to breakfast.
So there was that. So that's why we didn't end up doing any videos on Saturday. Yesterday, it was still hurting pretty bad. So anyway, here we are.
Oh, so that's why we didn't do it. So a massive shout out to our Patreons, who are helping us get better stuff. We got little microphones now, and Rachel's all high tech, and yeah. So thank you for helping us carry on making better videos. So I'll give them a shout out today. I'm going to put them up on the screen, and I'm going to read them out because these are the people who are our top fans, top supporters, best friends. Right. So here they come. Our amazing patrons. Do you say Patreons or Patron?
The way it looks, patrons.
Lisa Lowry, Eric Smith, Tammy Smith, Jen Hood, Will I Am, Laura, good old Tracy, and we got Tara and Penny. These are coming through a little bit slower. And Megan and Jackie, my mum. My mum is one of our patrons, and we got Brian. So thank you, Brian, and Aidan and Nicole. Do you know what? I might have to speed that up a bit, baby, because
Yeah, that was painful.
It was painful. Well, I thought what I'd do is I'd read the first names because then I'd have more time, but I had enough time to read both names, and then I only read the first names because I chickened out with with the surnames.
Did you chicken gun it?
Yeah, chickened out. So thank you to all you guys who are helping us build our YouTube channel. So
thank you guys.
that is that for that. Now, obviously, we have our little list of things that we want to do. If you're watching this now and it's not live, and you think, oh, it'd be really good if they did, put it in the comments, because if you put it in the comments, we can read it and be like, oh, this was a good idea given to us by whoever you are. So yeah, if you are watching this, hey Will, if you are watching this and you have an idea, then stick it in the comments and we're going to do that. If you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, then click the subscribey thing and that little bell, because that little bell is what gives us money. So if you don't press the bell, we don't get any money. I'm joking, it doesn't work that way, but you should definitely press the bell, because the bell will tell you when we made a new video. So yeah, that's our little that's our little pitch. Like, press the bell or give us money. So
don't say that.
So yeah, basically, if you're watching this and it's not Monday, and you're watching this and you think, oh, do you know what, Rachel and Jon, they're pretty cool, then just subscribe and click the bell, because that would be good. So that would really help.
I had a little dinosaur ready to get out of her on that note.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
So I think we put that to rest pretty well. We changed the world with that, Rach.
Yeah. Yeah. The world has changed officially.
That is it. That is that's discussion on animal testing. Next week there'll be another little video for us. Goodbye, everybody.
Like he said, guys, comment about new topics that you would like to discuss with us or have us discuss or debate. And until next week.
Oh, bye, Lisa. Oh, and if you want to become a patron, you can become a patron and you can get more free stuff. We got some merch on there now, so why not check it out? I'll Patreon thing somewhere in the link. All right, bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, then subscribe and remember to click the bell button.
That's right. Like, subscribe, and don't forget to share our videos.